What up, y'all? It's T-Tarn. Welcome back to Soma. We're in a crazy part of the game. We are like 2,000 meters under the ocean, and everything just went out. There's no power or anything. We're supposed to get out of here and look for where the Ark is. We're here in the abyss. This is where Team Alpha should be, the rumored secret crew that's down here. So we're gonna try to find them. Catherine, clearly there's no power. She got cut off. And we gotta be careful, because if that Omni tool gets damaged, she's just straight up gonna die. And I feel like we all know what's coming. Catherine's gonna die at the end of the game, or before the end of the game. Maybe this is when she dies right here. Either way, I'm freaking trapped in here. I noticed so many things I want to talk to y'all about in this. So first, let's make some progress, and I'll start bringing them out. But right now, we have a, this is not good. We've begun Subnautica. What the frick is this? Open this? We have a new body, by the way. I am like a big macho man right now. What the frick is this? A dial?
Hey, I know it's not much, but why have we stopped moving?
The power blacked out for a moment. Think it could be the atmospheric pressure. It's pushing pretty hard, really testing the limits of my suit.
Don't worry, it should hold.
Comforting.
It will hold.
Oh, look at them getting along, bro. Okay, she's fine for now. I did notice that he pretty much admitted that she was right in what she did, trying to hide the idea that we're about to betray ourselves the way we did. He pretty much gave us sorry. So, they pretty much cut off the power just to cut off the sentimental moment. But let's see. We are, 2,500 meters under. You see these three reds? I think those might be the Lumar probes that can carry signals, so the people down there could communicate up there. That's just what I'm thinking. Let's sit back down.
Does time freeze when you're not powered?
Yes.
Time is emitted when it's emitted.
What's the difference?
I don't feel like I'm being held back or hindered. And I don't have the opportunity to reflect on the time I'm missing. It's simply missing.
Sounds like sleeping without the dreaming.
Yes. But generally you anticipate when you're about to sleep, and there's a natural continuation since we tend to wake up where we went to sleep. My experience is more like an ever-changing moment that never really seems to find closure.
Sounds kind of like a movie being edited live.
Yeah.
I suppose so. I guess it sounds exciting, but it really keeps me activated to the point of exhaustion.
It's rough.
Could be worse. Could be a time traveler stuck in a body made from black goo.
That'd be the worst.
They're connecting. Yo! Yeah, so time does freeze. I don't know why they complicate it. Time freezes for her. She just keeps waking up in different places. That must be rough. Shut up! What the? What the?
You did it! You did it! I will make preparations.
That's Terry Atkins? That's the crap that was talking to us through the WoW, telling us to destroy the WoW. So, anyone who goes down to the abyss, no one has ever come back out. Just simplified, that one girl came back out. Wait, you did it. It's like he sent me, the girl, up, and now I came back down.
Good, you're back.
What happened?
Something dropped onto the cage. Knocks you right out.
It spoke to me.
Looked like a man, one of WoW's creatures. It just stared at you for a moment, then threw itself down the abyss.
It said it would make preparations. I don't like the sound of that.
It was very strange. I thought it was gonna kill you for sure. I'm glad it didn't.
Yeah, me too.
Yo, you remember when the girl
Looks like we're closing in on the ocean floor.
Good, not sure the climber could take it much longer. Okay, so this is the Omega Sector. It's about an acre of the abyssal plan used by Pathos 2. I expect we'll have to do some walking before we reach Tau.
You haven't been here before?
Not in a way that'll help us.
Right, the other you has been here. We're following your old footsteps, Kath.
When I had footsteps.
You could still be down here somewhere, technically.
Don't remind me, freaks me out. Alright, let's head for Tau and find that Ark.
That would be so freaking weird to see. Yo, remember, the Catherine is missing. Wow. So there is no Alpha. Whatever's down here is Omega. I don't realize the Omega sector was down here. Omega and Tau are the last two. So this is where Omega is located. Let me take my girl. Let me open my door. Let me open my freaking door. How do I get... You know, I'll take the freaking ladder then. You pissed me off, you know. I can't... How do I get out of here? Fine, I could have been more patient. How the hell did that guy get in if you need a code? Wow, so let's see what happened down here. So, of course, because of what happened upstairs at... What is it called? Omicron. There's no survivors at Omicron. So the only known survivors are whatever happened to the team that went deep into the ocean. So that's what we're looking for now, if there's any survivors down here. So I have kind of a thought. I guess just more of a philosophical thought about something that Catherine's been doing, or something that Catherine didn't do. And it's when she said, error, Lumar link needed to call climber, yeah. So you can't call the climber from down here. Only the people upstairs can call it. So you know what, before I say that, let's just try to study and see what happened down here. Danger area, shut up. Danger area unsafe, stay close to the lights. Wow, so there's a creature that doesn't like the lights. All right, I follow you. I'll use that freaking, God, the pressure is so deep, I can't even see proper. I'm imagining the WoW. Maybe there's like an anti-WoW within the same AI that wants to stop it from fulfilling its purpose.
Tau? Come in, Tau. Please answer, Tau. Nothing. It's dead.
Let's move out. We'll try the next one.
That's so crazy. They got dropped down into the bottom of the sea, right? And then they've been trying to travel to different Lumar probes to get a signal back upstairs, but it's just been dead. They knew for sure you couldn't reach any signals down here. I guess maybe that's something they discovered after, so these people didn't know. All right, let me, I like that. Let's go in. Let's go freaking in. What is in here? Oh, we got a gun. We got a treasure chest with rations. Oh, look at this zero gravity type beat. What do we got over? It's nothing. There's nothing. Shut up. What is that a button? There's nothing in here. So, I've been thinking something like... Remember when Catherine said if I wasn't gonna go into the power suit that I'm in right now, that she'll just go in? Why? Why doesn't she just go in? If you think about it, wouldn't you, to trust someone with the task of saving humanity like this, why would you trust me, a random dude from 100 years ago, not even from this time period, so I'm inadequate, versus you, a whole copy of yourself, sounds like the ultimate assistant. So why would she choose not to do that? It sounded like she was reluctant to do that. That's what my little thought is on. You'll see in a second. So we got more of the WoW here. Very good, very cute even. The WoW is very cute. It makes me say, wow. See, that's your fault. Whoa, blue. Shut up! Blue lead to Tau, red lead to Climber. Really? So it's blue on one side, and it's supposed to be red on the other side. Okay. Shut up! I freaking forgot. We're in the ocean. This is where all those... This... For real? Oh! Is it red on the other side? I don't know. I'm freaking sure. I'm seeing what I want to see. Hey, is that one of my baby boys? Oh, shoot. The freaking fish. I hate the fish. They sound so depressing. Here's my answer to that idea. You're not getting the answer today, boys. I'm assuming the WoW did that too. It took a random fish and made it into that. Chill out. Chill out. Don't make me say wow. Don't make me admire you. The frick is this wind? Or whatever you... What do you call wind underwater? The current. Okay, shut up. Who do that? Who do that? Stop. Stop it, y'all. Sounds like freaking thunder. What are we, 4,000 meters deep? It's an interesting idea. Oh, 500 meters. That the WoW, its idea of saving humanity is to force creatures to stay alive. Remember all those creatures? Remember when we found Amy, she said, it won't let me die? That's in a freaky way, while they are addicted to the fluids coming into their body, it's physically against their will, not letting anything die. That's how it wants to save humanity. And in fact, it might even be bringing people back once they have died. In rare situations. What do we got here? What do we got here? What do y'all think the answer to that conundrum is? Why she wouldn't pick herself? I'll give you some time to think. All right, what do we got here? We have Haimatsu. Inventory. What do we got in inventory, bro? We got artificial lure, illuminating and reflecting, dried squid. No, we don't. We have none of this. We don't have dried squid, fish flakes, frozen minnows, chewy bowl, mushroom extract, plankton, nothing. Literally nothing. So they used all their resources, which would imply they were freaking struggling down here. Which is kind of freaky. Mission logs. Oh, this is so great. Observation 134. What did you observe? Is it the creature I saw before? It's literally the Subnautica dude that followed me. January of last year, a whole year ago. Observation 134. Setup. So you put some dried squid lure and 60 pieces of anima. And the results was you found a frilled shark. A rare shark approached the luminous lure, circled around and ate the dried squid. Unlikely that it frequents this depth, an anomaly. Okay, so that would imply that the shark had a run-in with some WoW tentacle and enhanced it. Now the shark, it comes to this depth. Let's see, 40 observations later. This is about 6 months ago. So they put some bait and a giant squid appeared. Frantic attack tore the marlin apart. As soon as we turned on the lights, it quickly fled the area. Clearly another specimen affected by the leaking structure gel. Partially covered in scales and newly formed bone structure protruding through the mantle. This is wild. So my understanding, the mantle would be like the main outer part of the squid. That whole arrow shape. Aside from like the little 2 fins it has. That whole crap, that's the mantle. So, the structure gel evolved the squid further. It gave it scales like a reptile and added a new bone structure through that mantle. Dude, this structure just sounds OP. It pretty much sounds like it's cracked the code of life, of genes, to the point where it can make anything. That's what you could do if you figured out how to understand genes. This is 2 months later. So what they captured, so they put out some bait, 15 pieces of anima, luminescent and reflective, and what appeared was something unknown, 40 centimeters, which is really small. It's just like this. Description: the creatures, many of them, disfigured by the gel, are manic and will attack anything. Still hard to determine how WoW has affected their behavior beyond their apparent aggression and affinity with light. Their affinity with? I think they don't like it. The creatures seem to hunt something particular. Something not present in this ecosystem. What the frick would that be? It's not humans. It doesn't sound like it's structure gel or other fish to eat. Maybe it's... I don't know. What the frick could it be hunting? All right, let's see statistics. What do we have? Item 1. Humpback whale. Oh, shoot. The population. So, what the frick? Do we have 3 different lines? One variation of squid just frickin' disappeared after 2103. They made a giant resurgence. Another one barely existed and then makes a resurgence. This man just been chilling. I don't know, I don't care. Squid. We have another similar phenomenon. So the red line, it's around this year. Okay, this is the big moment in our history. This is when the structure gel, the WoW, started going crazy, manipulating things. So this is why it dropped off. And then they make a resurgence. Let's see the third one. Anglerfish. I don't freaking care about this. But that's a freaky looking fish. Legit? That's the fish that you want me to fear out of all of these? I'll fear it. I'll freaking fear it. The thing with the anglerfish is, if light is their weakness, that dude do produce light. So what the frick is weakness? Yo, how long have I been staring at the far? I don't even know where I am. I don't think there's anything else to do here. So this is not where I'm supposed to go? Oh god, what the frick is that on my screen? What the frick? Get to the light fast! Run, run, run! I'm not freaking stupid. Actually, that's like freaking, what, water drops? What I'm thinking is, because alpha is a rumor, Maybe, and they're making Alpha sound like something positive. Like Alpha needs the cure, it's the hope. Maybe Alpha is the opposite. Maybe Alpha is a group of people. Like, maybe Omega down here got completely torn down. What the frick?! The frick is that, bro?! I'm trying to figure my thoughts. Maybe Omega got freaking screwed up, right? And so, where's the next light? And so the survivors of Omega made Alpha, and Alpha is all shady. And so what Alpha do? I'm freaking dead. And so what Alpha do? Stop! And so what Alpha do is they tap that girl's black box. And that's why she just stopped touching me. And oh my god, I'm dead. I'm freaking dead. I don't even know how to outrun. Are y'all the one eating me? I'm so freaking close. Just let me go. How am I not dead yet? Legit? I'm assuming they tapped her black box, and that's why she wouldn't talk to anyone. What are you doing? What even is going on? I'm freaking limping so hard. Oh, my flashlight is freaking broken. Maybe I should shine my flash. I don't know how I'm alive. Am I like one hit away? Okay. So, you know, maybe Alpha is a site where they don't let anyone talk about it. So when she took the elevator back up, she's part of this gang that's not allowed to talk about Alpha. So that's why she liked that. We got insufficient power here. So what are we gonna do about it? This looks like some freaking relic. What are we gonna do? Oh, let's see this. Let's see a memory.
Tau, can you hear this? Anyone there?
This is Tau. Who is this?
This is Ian Peterson of Theta calling. I got a team with me, and we're about half a kilometer from Tau.
What? How did... You came in the climber?
Listen, we're having a really hard time with this sector. Heavy turbulence is making it difficult to move forward, and the wildlife you got is absolutely rabid.
The storm comes and goes. The instruments show the weather is relatively fair right now. You should move out as soon as possible. Stick to the lights. The critters should leave you alone.
All right, you heard the man. We're moving out, people. Tau, keep the doors unlocked. We're coming in.
Well, that sounds awfully shady, like they wouldn't do that. Oh, it doesn't work. That dude, I think that was the anglerfish. He was attacking me anyway. And I might need to take this to heal. I think I'm limping. Definitely limping. But yeah, I'm assuming that the WoW, it's become its own enemy. There's a part of the WoW that's gone crazy and is trying to self-destruct itself. Which sounds very possible. Wow, light, huh? Oh, I love light. Yeah, I love light. Oh, what in the frick is this? What is this? Guess what? I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know, but now that I got the light, I guess let's go. Let's freaking roll, baby. I can't even see in this climate. Get in there. All right, so we got a light here. Can I pilot this in some way? Don't attack me, angler. I just want to look at this real quick. We have an observatory, so we're... We have observatory. Where are we? We're here, maybe? Tau is real close. Okay, beacon offline, ACR offline, Tau. What does the button to Tau do? Don't take the shuttle! Oh my god! It's going to Tau, just stay near it. Hello. Yeah, the game's got me really confused with the whole alpha situation. Oh, that's great! Don't even be like that. Don't even freaking be like that. It's gonna go out. It's gonna go out. So, I suppose let me say this. It's an idea that makes you think. What if the reason she wouldn't want to travel with herself is because it's something a human... The frick, I'm gone! I'm gone, baby! Why does it attack the lights? And where the hell am I supposed to go then? I'm going the wrong way. Clearly. I'm dead. I'm freaking dead. What if it... is this the right way? Ooh. I mean, I can kind of follow these lights. You know what? Let's just get to Tau. Let's get to freaking Tau first. Shh. No anglerfish gonna get me in here. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, I got my own light. Chill with the music. These kind of look adorable. They do. Don't even be freaking fooled. I'm also like, what the frick's with this little ambient music? This is slowly getting more and more narrow. I'm gonna have to duck soon. I think I'm already ducking. Of course I'm ducking. Look at this crap. Okay, now the boys are coming back, so run, please. Run, dog! I would be so delighted to just see a giant building that says Tau. No more of this. Oh, it's clearing up a bit. No. This again? Oh, okay. That's freaking Tau. Tau is what I thought the end of the game would be. But something just doesn't sound... Something doesn't sound right. Alright, let's see if they have their doors unlocked, Tom. As if there's even gonna be survivors. We know the gist, there's no survivors. The door's unlocked. Well, I'm sorry. But you know, I've been through a lot and everyone locked the doors on me. Can my vision clear up, please? Can my vision clear up, please? Baby! Close that door? That's right, you close that door and you get rid of all this water. I don't want the water. Take out the water. ASAP, take out this water. Are you doing it? It's really freaking me out with all these sounds. I didn't even look on the outside of the building to see if we're in Tau. So... people took the Ark down here. This is where it went missing. Imagine something like this game ends. Of course, we need to launch the Ark into space because we need solar power to keep it running. Right now, it's deep under...
Never been happier to be inside. Let's find the Ark.
Right now, it's deep under the ocean. Imagine a story where we don't get to release the Ark into space. It stays trapped down here, and we upload ourselves to it. But what it creates is, if like 1,000,000 years pass, and new animals rise on Earth, or new human types rise on Earth, what this would pretty much be is the Atlantis story, where there was an advanced civilization deep on the bottom of the Earth, under the water. Though, even if they did find it, they wouldn't be able to tell because it's all in disc form. I don't think that's at all what this game is going for. But it's kind of funny to think that right now that's kind of what it is. The Ark is under the ocean. What's good, Tau? I did not think we'd freaking be here. I thought we were gonna discover Alpha. Which means Alpha continues to remain a mystery. Why did freaking 3 leave? And what even is 3? Let's see. Suit status. Oh! These are... Someone is here. Can it be a survivor for once? And not some kind of demon? So these are the same suits that I am, but for them they're wearing it. Let's see, access log. Okay, so 3 months ago, accessed by a Claire, then Yoshida, Goat Cheese, Glasser, Ross, Nizalski, Kotsi. That's incredible. Isn't that? What the frick? I thought today was January 16th. I've never seen a date this far before. April 11? Oh, frick. So, we're in April. And after 3 months of radio silence, an AI activates Suit 3. And then suddenly Yoshida's in Suit 3. Who Yoshida was in it way earlier. Okay, Yoshida, something's up with this man. Frick. Where is it? Where is it? This is why it showed there was a power suit active in Tau. It's freaking Yoshida over here. Hey, what's this?
Welcome to Tau. What's left of it.
Are you guys alright? What happened here?
We ran out of real food long ago. People have been getting sick. Haven't heard from anyone in months.
No shit, they all think you're dead down here. Some failed evac story circulating at Omicron.
Oh, God.
Listen, son. We're on an important mission, and we need your help to operate the Omega space gun. When it's done, we can all head back up the plateau. But now we need to get moving.
Of course. Head on through to the habitat. We shut off the front section to preserve power.
All right. See you soon.
What in the frick is going on, y'all? Okay. So all those rumors about Alpha and all of what we've been playing was around the January time period. These so-called survivors of humanity ended in January. But you fast forward 3 months and there's this tiny pocket that survived down here. The Omega space gun is another way they try to launch into space. So these are people still on the Ark mission. Yo, where's the Ark? I'm trying to find this dude. My boy, the Ark. Ark? Nope. Is someone freaking moving around in here? That's like one of those scan doors. I'm getting out of here. Oh my frick, I'm getting out of here! I think someone's freaking in here and I don't like that. Is there a human in this? What the frick do we have here? This is where I am. Please don't do that. Do you want me to get to these? The living area. I can't read that. Oh, look, another broken Omni tool. Gosh, this room's probably filled with like 8 humans. I mean, they're dead now. Oh. I'm taking a path around that crap. Am I going straight to it? Yeah, I've gone freaking straight to it. Huh. Okay, so this crap was safe anyway. But I know Yoshida's wandering here. That's way too much time. That's way... How freaking secured is this door? Yeah, that's why it's secured, huh? Is that Askins? It's not Askins, it's Yoshida. Only people with the power suit give it out. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. Get your ass over here, Yoshida! 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 Whoa, Yoshida! 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 Hi, Yoshida! door not close? Does that door not freaking close? Because he knows. I'm not ducking, so he hears me, doesn't he? I don't want to freaking play this game. Holy frick, that's so scary. Get your ass away from me! Let me use the... I don't even know where I'm going. I don't know what's happening. Have I gone in? Give me a moment, if you will. A moment, please. How does he know where I am? If I could just close this long... Wait, of course I know where to go. It's that door I opened earlier. I freaking did this right. The only thing is, my dudes, I wasn't able to check the computer in that one room. I'm freaking blessed. Freaking blessed, just go fast. I'm so smart. Holy frick, okay. That's Yoshida. He's wandering around in a power suit. Obviously, the WoW could modify creatures to withstand this depth. But I don't know. I don't know. A human form? I don't know about that one, bruv. But this. Oh, that's a nice location for that button. Oh, hey, it's gonna freaking fall. Make a bunch of noise. Hey, the living quarters. We made it. If I'll put up that map, we made it all the way from there up to the top, my dudes, bro. How's it looking, boys? Let's see the state of y'all survivors. Very good. Very in tip-top shape. This is the doctor whose body they found up the elevator. We're studying it. We're gonna deal with that in a second.
There's nothing here.
Who you? Don't notify him. I just got away from him. Don't notify him, please. It'd be so freaking appreciated. Like, holy frick. That's the most scared I've been this whole game. What the hell is this? What is this? What is this room? Critical...
Hold on, Simon.
That's someone. They're stuck to the WoW. But the WoW has evolved them so in an unusual direction. What in the frick? So there's just nothing. Can I touch it? Touch me. Stab me and add me. That crap is making my nose hurt. But who is saying that? Who in their right mind is trying to... Shut up, everyone.
We have to leave.
Can I read it?
Can't we do anything for him?
No, we're out of sedatives. If we had a gun, this would be the time to pull it out.
Did not expect it to end like this. Should have jumped the climber back to Omicron.
Without the Ark?
Forget about the Ark.
No, you don't get to say that. It's the only thing left of value, you know that.
Yeah.
Promise you won't leave it behind.
Well, I'll be dead one day. Then what?
Well, better keep it safe until then. Don't want the WoW to take it, swallow it whole.
I'm sorry, Catherine.
And then he dies.
It's okay, Ian. Just let it out. Let it all out.
My God. Catherine was down here. So, when when this crap was radio silent and Johann Ross's body came up alone, he was escaping something here and ended up the elevator in a demented state. Other people could have tried to jump on the elevator, but they were trying their best to stay on mission to get the Ark. Where the frick would Catherine be? That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna meet Catherine, and she's gonna be the big bad. And she's gonna be the one to kill our Catherine. Why Buddha? Why, mister? Squeeze me? Well, it's rolling somewhere in the wall. So let me just say it here. In terms of why Catherine didn't just create a copy of herself to find the Ark, leave me behind because I'm waste man. What if being your own friend is actually the worst? We could never test this in real life, but what if her, who's done scans before, knows better than anyone else the danger of this? She's introverted, she has an unusual personality. If anyone, she would be the first one, in order to make friends with herself. Just use copies of her own already scanned brain. It sounds like she knows not to do that, especially when she was hesitant right there before we copied herself. And it's not because of the dilemma of creating copies, because she's far past that. What if it's something like, it's just not pleasant to be your own friend, or maybe it brings out existentialism inside you and makes you self-destructive?
We have to stop it.
If you're interacting with only yourself, and maybe it's a key rule to never interact with a copy of yourself. Which besides, think about it. I mean, imagine what it must be like to interact with someone who... I know, y'all are alive. Who knows everything you do and is already thinking the same way as you. It sounds pleasant, but it might be the complete opposite. So that's the only thing I can think as to why she didn't want to do that. So here we have Exhibit A, forced to be alive. Exhibit B is dead. Are you dead? Let's see this photograph here. Oh my frick. Remember the Atlantis idea I was just saying? This would be an even worse state to find Atlantis. So you go down under the ocean after like 100,000 years. They're still alive down there. Tortured. Get your sheets off. Oh, okay.
What the fuck did we do?
Hey, try not to think about it.
My whole life, I've been a good man. We messed up, Sarah.
There.
I should have launched. Taken the chance.
There's time. If Ashkin says we could try again, when things calm down.
You gotta do it, you know? You got to.
Well, this man managed to die. So it sounds like they had a chance to launch the Ark and they effed up. That's Catherine. Why do you have a photo of her? I better not freaking tell Catherine that. The bathroom? Boys, I've been holding this in for who knows how long. Why can't I just look at myself in the... Why? I just want to see what I look like. Ain't that kind of weird that they didn't let me do that? What's this infirmary? Oh, this is about to be hell. No, this is how I freaking got down here. The dive room. that's where the Ark is. I don't know what this game was thinking, by the way, putting a computer in the middle of that chase crap. Transmission. Wow, look at that. Whoa! What the frick? There's Lisbon and I think these are in space. Let's call Upsilon. Of course, no one is there. Let's call Theta. Well, if they're offline, I don't think calling them does anything. Is Wait. I can't even select Lisbon and Cadiz. Did I ever go to Phi, by the way? Where the frick is this crap? Wait, hold on. Phi stat. Com logs. So we got some old logs here. We have them calling Omicron to Herber. She's the alpha girl. And then an incoming from Herber, outgoing to Herber. We have Telovsky, Herber, Yoshida, Herber. Door locks. Oh my god, I unlocked it. I unlocked one of the doors. There's another door here. The cabin of the doctor. I have to unlock that somehow. What? Yes, sir, AI! The frick? This game's crazy for that. I don't even know how. Access tunnels. Phi Tau unstable. Yo, help me, Mori. Help me out over here. Phi, I don't know what I'm looking at here. Omega. So we can launch from Omega up to the surface and then to space with the Omega space gun. That's so freaking cool. I legitimately hope we get to launch into space at the end of this game. Some sort of good ending. Because in some sense, humanity can rebuild if they can pull that off. Paul Jungle notes. January 12th. Let me just do this. Minor structural damage, radio knocked out. Communications and cardiac arrest are all right. Wait. This is when the comet hit the Earth. It was January of last year, 2103. After the comet hits, for the station down in the ocean, minor structural damage, the radio was knocked out. September 13, evacuation of Tau ordered. Well, we're all leaving for Omicron. September 15, swarmed by monsters and no radio. We're effed. So the facility we're in right now got effed months. Like 6 months ago. This is a weird thing to see. Let's just get out of here. Okay, so that was interesting right there. Which was the door I just unlocked? Yeah, this was one of them. We'll check that last. F that. Let me go into the doctor's room. I have to see this. This sounds like a secret right here. What type of freaking bodysuit is that? Oh, it's because they're divers. Equations. F you. So we got equations. Man was trying to figure something out. Man was studying his Japanese, like always. Huh. More equations. Did this man uncover something? Journal. Oh, it's so cool, huh? That's so freaking cool. Okay, let's go to the journal. September of last year. I was hoping to see Omicron today. The evacuation ordered by the people at Theta was a gift. An excuse to leave Alpha! It's real! And abandon the WoW. As the storm cleared, we were swarmed by monsters that the WoW had facilitated. We were ambushed and forced back towards Tau. Glacier Colvix Courtney and I survived. All clears in the infirmary, but it doesn't look good. So there was a site Alpha. You know what? Alpha. No. I'm figuring something out. Alpha is not a site like Theta, Omicron. Alpha is a creature. Maybe Alpha is the name of the anti-WoW. So the people down in the ocean got close to this AI called Alpha, and we're trying to follow its will to save everyone. I think Omega and Tau are both under the ocean nearby. So everything already went bad down here. They were almost able to evacuate when they're summoning the elevator back up. But when they try to leave, the WoW wouldn't let them go back up. But we know this guy does get to go back up, just not in good shape. Let's see next. 2 months later, Kotzi made a run for it to check observation for anything resembling food. Going outside is beyond dangerous. It's like going to buy cigarettes in a hurricane. She came back and she had some crumbs with her. We all knew it was empty. I think she just wanted a chance to die without carrying the responsibility of taking it herself. Why didn't she die? How did she even survive that? Christmas! Another month later, people from the plateau showed up. I don't know what that is. It was a group of engineers from Theta telling us that they wanted to use the Omega space gun to launch something called the Ark. It is an artificial world that carries brain scans made from people working at Pathos too. The idea is silly but endearing. We all agreed to do a scan so we could take part in this afterlife. Oh, shoot. On Christmas. That's way later than I thought. So, the Ark team. This is the Ark team. Whoa, what happened to them? The next day, some of the engineers returned from Phi. Apparently, they postponed the Ark launch. They were all in a very foul mood and difficult to get any straight answers from. Except for one very important thing. They all wished to remain at Tau to figure this Ark business out. But they had scheduled a climber to pick them up tomorrow. Someone would need to catch that climber to alert Omicron what was happening. Luckily, Glass and I were able to take on this mission. I'll finally get to warn Dahl and Sarang about the critical situation at Site Alpha. So Alpha is real. For sure Alpha is real. This is all really weird. Let's just let these details remain confusing to us for now. It'll make sense later. Recordings. Equilibrium.
The pattern has stopped evolving. The WoW has managed to find balance. I convinced SSE Volchek to turn off all external control systems, making the WoW our de facto caretaker. So far, it's exceeding expectations.
So this is before they knew the WoW was bad. They relied on the WoW to keep everyone safe. And this was before the impact. Then the impact hits, and then...
Since the comet crashed a few days ago, January 12th, the WoW has dropped to a low energy state. It hasn't abandoned its duties. It's keeping climate and life support going. But it's been simplifying the pattern, redefining its protocol.
So right now the WoW is like a life support system. It's about to decide right now how it wants to save humanity.
The WoW has started to grow physically. It's not just the core chamber. All around Pathos 2, structure gel is bursting through the pipes and bleeding through walls. I don't know what WoW could possibly stand to gain from this, but I assume it is intentional.
I don't think it has anything to gain. It just thinks it's doing the right thing.
The heart of WoW has claimed such a large part of the core chamber that there can no longer be any question to its heightened awareness. Not only does its expansion suggest an unexpected understanding of space, but also its own physical manifestation within the world.
Whoa, so the WoW got mad sentient. And even though it's only a computer program, it started to get a mapping of the world so that it could begin to play a part in our world. That's so cool, bro. Termination.
The WoW is reaching out to every machine, every life form, to manipulate, to control. It's trying to help save its creators from all this, just like the protocol demands. But really, what is good enough? Where is the line drawn for what is human and what is not? Would walking corpses do? Would a group of machines thinking they're human be acceptable? We can't trust a machine to know, to understand what it means to be. We have to terminate the WoW project. It can be done. I just need to get some help from Omicron.
This is so cool. You know, if you think about it, the WoW is doing the right thing. What do they expect the WoW is gonna do? Its objective, programmed into it, is to keep humans alive and safe, provide life support, make sure they continue to live. When the comet hits and everyone is effed up, what other future could have happened than the WoW mutating into this? I say mutating, but It's like it naturally evolved into this. What else could it possibly have chosen to do? Either you let humans die, or you turn into this. I don't think a center ground exists anymore, because after the impact, stuff was depreciating. Humans weren't gonna survive, so just giving basic life support wasn't gonna work. It had to do something to compensate for the incoming gradual extinction of humans. Now, there's only one question. The WoW makes perfect sense now. The question is, what is that other voice we heard? The voice said something like, we're stuck in an eternal nightmare, stop the WoW, take the gel, cure the virus. And then we saw a staticky figure of some blobby creature. With the same creature we saw, I think, at the start of this episode here. Yeah, the creature that attacked us in the climber when we were going down. What is that supposed to be? Because it communicates to us wherever we are, I imagine it exists within the WoW. So it's some rogue part of the WoW. There is one other thing I wanted to mention that kind of slipped under our nose when it was happening so overtly on screen, which is that, look at this. The way Chun transferred us to this body, she was able to do it wirelessly. Entirely wirelessly. All she did was replicate my brain activity and then do something called amplify it into another cortex chip. But it happened entirely wirelessly. So what this opens up the possibility for is if the WoW really wants to, it could take whatever brain activity it wants and send an amplification throughout the whole world and make every creature have the same mind, pretty much, the same personality. If the WoW thinks that's the smart thing to do. And if the WoW can come up with like its own personality, maybe it would just give that to everyone. And in its shoes, that also sounds like a way to preserve humanity too, because it's trying to preserve the material bodies of everything. It doesn't matter what's in its mind. It's doing its job pretty well. Y'all kind of effed up with this, bro. The WoW is pretty on point. It's doing what it needs to. What the frick is this? What is that? Oh, wow. You have artwork of the frickin' devastation? I wonder what comet hit Earth. They definitely knew it was gonna hit Earth. They all prepared for it. And then we saw while we're on that boat that the surface got entirely wiped out. All right, let's go. Let's go to this new section. What is it? I don't remember where it was. So there's two paths we can go. This way up to the infirmary, or to the diving room, which goes down. Obviously, we need to be going down, so let me just go up first and see what's up here. Which is kind of dangerous. I don't want to run into freaking Yoshida again. Yoshida was the name of one of my teachers. I think it was in freaking grade 3. Oh, hey.
You're different. Nice suit. Used to have one just like it.
Who is? Who the frick is? There's a freaking survivor.
Don't mind me.
I have some questions for you.
Can I help you with anything?
That is so freaking sad, bro. The whole surface gone.
Go ahead.
Shut your ass! I'm
not at home.
Holy, I will bend your life support. I'm trying to make myself cry. The surface is gone. There's so much beauty up there. Even this piece of crap photo of a random ass woods. It's gone. Okay, what you got with the woods, huh? What the frick? You only have elbow throw. Oh my frick! Enough with the. Who are you? You kind of look like Imogen, but I know you're not Imogen. I'm just saying. Who the frick could that be? Why the frick did the game let you do that? I could legit. Don't get your hands off the screen right now, before you push some crap. Arc status. You have the Arc?
Are you human?
Sarah Lindwall. Payload technician at your service.
a rare sight, am I right?
I'd say so. You're the first normal living human I've seen.
There's not many left down here. Most of them are up on the plateau.
No, they're not. They're
You
dead.
mean at Omicron?
Yeah.
There's no one alive at Omicron.
You've been there?
I came.
We've been all over. The power plant at Upsilon, the ruins of Lambda, the abandoned Delta, Theta.
You've been to Theta?
There's not a lot left of Pathos 2.
And, I'm the only living person you've met? You mean I'm the last living human on the planet?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Who are you again?
Simon Jarrett.
Stationed out?
Nowhere. I used to work in a bookshop in Toronto. Long story.
Then what the hell are you doing
Just
here?
shut
I'm
up!
trying to find the Ark.
Why would you? How do you know about that?
I've heard it's the last hope for mankind.
Damn right it is. Now what do you want with it?
Take it to the Gun at Phi. Launch it into space.
That was the plan, all right. I've been guarding it ever since we brought it back to Tau. Just couldn't bring myself to let go. To tell you the truth, I don't have the strength to argue. And I certainly don't have the time to wait for the next sentient thing shuffling through here. Go ahead. Take it.
Thank you. Can I get you anything? Do anything for you?
Yeah, give her a water.
You could kill me.
Good one.
I still can't believe I'm the last one. It's crazy. I'm glad you came by. Good to get this over with. If I knew you'd come, I would have cleaned this place up a little bit.
Oh, so you could move before. Okay, so she was able to move. She would go around this room so long as she was hooked up. All right, y'all. Be as honest as possible. What would you do in this situation? Am I gonna leave her here? I don't know if she's hooked up to the WoW, but if she is, it might be a situation where she can never turn off her own life support. Someone else has to do it. But, you know, when she's talking to me, she's not saying, kill me, frick, do it fast. And if she was suffering all this time, the first thing she would have asked me is to do that. So you know what? I'm gonna let you be. I'm gonna let you suffer over there. I'm gonna tell you begging me? I feel like she already took a scan of her brain. So here's the thing. You know when they failed to launch it into space? And when they effed up? It might literally be because she just didn't want to let go of it. Well, I'm gonna take the... Oh, what's this? Well, everything's already unlocked, you piece of crap.
Be my guest. I got no secrets worth keeping.
You know what? Just stop
You serious about me killing you?
No, I'd love to hang around here until I dry up to the size of a raisin. Simon, this fucking sucks. I don't want to live like this.
Okay, well, now she's begun the begging. Wow. I mean, I do notice one thing. Her entire hope is that there's plenty of people alive. Plenty is in like 20, 30. At all the bases. She thought everyone was generally alive in the bases. Now that I've told her the news that there's no hope left, yeah, I can't freaking leave her alive here. Let's see some photo. Oh, what? So that was you healthy, huh? I don't know who that freaking be. I do know, but I forget. Why'd that man look weird? Yo, is that Terry Askins? I don't know. Maybe that's Terry Askins. No, that's not. I don't know who the frick this is. Is that Imogen? Now why would that be? That's Catherine. That's freaking Catherine. They don't want to show us her face for some reason. Yo, I can't believe it. Catherine's the big bad of this game. She's definitely. Recent documents? Okay, don't look, lady. Let's see what you've been doing over here. Last access by Sir Lindwell. Our emergency food. A thorough look at what common chemicals and compounds found at Peitos 2 could keep you alive in emergency situations. Can I read the document? Okay, I guess I can't. Nutrition. Nutrition through the veins. A manual on how to keep unconscious or comatose colleagues fed through intravenous drip. Alterations. Post-constructional alterations by Astrid Carrier. Methods on how to make room for additional payloads after the casing has been constructed and left delta. This was ass! What the hell is this? Dispatch? It's ringing. Y'all got Fam, that's a proper ring. Oh, Claire's office. I can't believe there's no spot for me to plug Catherine in right here. I feel like she'd be able to learn so much if she plugged into this. Okay, no one's gonna answer in the common area. Why does it even let me call? Okay, I'm in the infirmary. Watch her answer somehow. What a great use of time. I will be taking the art.
Please don't leave me like this.
It's a YouTube video, lady. I can't just end your life. Close your eyes. Close your freaking eyes. I can't do it. I can't. I know one life I should have done. I should have freaking ended Simon up there. If you think about it, that actually makes sense. I effed up with that. Just, if you think about it, if you're transferring your mind around. Okay, we're getting into bloody territory, but just end all the preceding lives. So they don't know, because that mind is still alive in you. If you think deep enough about it, it sounds like the right thing to do is end all the preceding lives. But you? I don't know. You know, I don't know. If you stay hooked up to this, you never know if some kind of... I'm sorry, lady. I just can't do it. You see that answer right there? No. I need her to beg me.
No way I can climb a ladder while carrying the ark like this.
Then put this crap on the ground. I want to go into the diving room. Hi. So what the frick you want me to do with this ark? I'm freaking stuck. Can I get a suitcase? Compound French lift. That sounds like a freaking like lip surgery. Y'all, where the frick could I... You want to help me out with this?
Shouldn't we be doing something to keep you alive?
Why?
You're the last human. I just find it disrespectful to our entire history not to fight this. Sure, we have the Ark, but you're the real deal.
Thanks. That's probably the best compliment I've ever got. But the truth is that the Ark is all we have. We'll have to accept second best, you know.
That's my nickname in high school! Are you humming? You know, you would think for 100 years in the future, and after everything we've invented, including scanning brains, how have they not invented a way to create new humans? In whatever way you want to say, cloning or just growing humans. How, when they saw this comet striking, was there not already existing technology? So that you see how she's here. She's the only survivor. She can't reproduce alone. That's exactly it. This is like one of the easiest problems that you would solve once you started making some crazy technologies. Okay, I don't know. Arc status paused. Yo, I'm actually freaking confused what you want me to do with this. Maybe I just jump down the ladder? Is that it?
Careful.
I'm so freaking stupid. Well, that's great. It's not like Monster Joe is not gonna be out here now. Captain, I got the freaking arc, you know! Don't you die. Don't you freaking die. Catherine, can I plug you in somewhere? Yoshida, don't come here and take that crap. Terminal locked? No! Is it waterproof? Is it waterproof? Oh my frick. Catherine! I can't plug her in still. I know there's no cargo attached, but I kinda don't trust this crap right here. Waiting for cargo. Arc 001. Doesn't it sound like a recent delivery? Like she already had an arc of her own? Nah, bro, I'm gonna look at them. Okay, I'm working on it. What happened to freaking Yoshida, by the way? I know he was in one. You know what I mean? Don't you go running away with that crap. Can I just do something? Can I freaking do something? I don't want to dispatch it. Get your ass away, Yoshida. My freaking grade 3 teacher, he won't leave me alone. Why were we unable to equalize pressure? But why would that be? Why can't I equalize pressure? Yo! Is it, why better be freaking waterproof? I'm about to F all these pipes up. You better, I'm just saying you better be. No one told me it was waterproof. I could have effed up the whole world. Damn, imagine me carrying humanity though, bro. Like, I just run a bookstore. I was like halfway through a random book. Ark is still here. You want to transfer? Push me, baby, push me! Baby! Transportation! Ark, honey. That's our honey. Ark! Ark! Oh, you're slow, you're slow. Keep your eyes peeled, Yoshida's coming. Yoshida's freaking coming. Can I just run ahead, Arky? Arky's so freaking cute. What if Arky's a slur? It's what I think no matter... Anytime I make up a word, it's the first thing I think. Arky, you freaking slow. Let's see, what could it be a slur to? The arc. Are there an arc? Arky. Damn you, go fat! Arky! Arky, I'm after freaking... Arky! Arky, you freaking... Can I grab you? Can you take me with you? Holy frick, I didn't know it was a chase sequence. People from Arkansas. I freaking figured it out. Move! Arky! Are you mad? What the frick, some legs. Is that Catherine?
What the hell is wrong with this place?
It's nothing to worry about. Just the warden flexing his muscles.
The warden? You mean WoW?
Well, down here he has many names. Warden, the Alpha.
Like in Site Alpha? I thought that was made up.
Made up. Then someone should really fire Johan Ross. Tell him there's no reason to walk these tunnels no more.
This section is gonna collapse.
You should try spending some time in the abyss, sweetheart. You know when shit's for real.
Catherine, move up. Come with me. Oh, okay.
Hey, wait for me!
Who the frick is this Russian man?
Careful with the Ark.
Take it easy, it's not going to... Oh, for a moment I thought it was going to collapse.
It's about to. And then he dies here. That's him who dies, Russian man. Now listen. What the frick? First off, why does it sound like Catherine actually does have her own arc and she ran through this tunnel with like 2 other goons, the final survivors, down this way? That's 1. 2, Alpha, Site Alpha is the WoW, the Warden. It must be a physical form of the WoW. Not like the other physical forms like Underwear Woman, the Jester Disco, or the other spawns. It must be like a perfect physical being with maneuverability that the WoW made. That's the Warden. To play a part in this world and make sure things go according to plan. And it probably protects the heart of the WoW, wherever the AI spreads out from. Where the figure I go from here though? I'm really sorry you died, by the way. You sounded really cool. You know, you sounded like a cool guy. Does she have her own arc, y'all? Does Catherine have her own freaking arc? That sounds freaking absurd. But who are you? Let me go back to this crap. There's no way through here. Let me look around. I mean, there is a way, by the way. It's called you climb the rubble. Because you freaking can. But he wants to be like some kind of dumbass about it. So, let's look for another way. Let's be real. This man can climb the rubble. I don't know what this freaking piece of crap. Stupid. So freaking stupid. Who made this tunnel, by the way? This is like a man-made ass tunnel. Bro, those are some crazy plants. What are they producing? Air? Look at these WoW tentacles, bro. Gosh, it's honestly so cool. It's just like a virus. It affects the earth. But it's actually doing bits. It's actually like changing creatures so they could survive. So let's see. Site Alpha. Maybe Site Alpha is where the heart of the AI is. This is where the WoW mutated. Is this Site?